To jump center for the Western New Mexico Mustangs, Rodney Simon, 6'9" from Boston. And Trevelyan Queen will jump for the Aggies. He's 6'7" from Glen Burnie, Maryland. The rest of the starters for the Mustangs. Tony Avalos, 5'10" sophomore, went to Las Cruces Oñate, will be one guard. In the backfield with him, Trey Smith, the 5'11" junior from Ypsilanti, Michigan. Smith had 9 in the opening game against Northern New Mexico. C.J. Van Beekem will be one forward, a 6'5" senior from Phoenix. Van Beekem was their leading rebounder, but he didn't score in the first game. O'Marion Cash, a 6'3" sophomore from Phoenix, will be another starter. Cash had 3 points in the first game for the Mustangs. Queen will jump at center with Simon. Ronnie Hernandez, Joe Wilbert II, and Art Brown are officials. And the tip is controlled by the Aggies, Sean Buchanan. The season's underway. Buchanan brings the ball into front court. Up high on the left angle to C.J. Bobbitt. Bobbitt beyond the free throw line left side for Sean Williams, dribbling to his right. Now to Queen. Free throw line extended right side to Buchanan. To Queen. Queen wants to penetrate, takes a 16-footer, and hits it. Seal is broken, and Trevelyan Queen gives the Aggies a 2-point lead.
And I know it's early, but that shot right there that Trevelyan just took, we talked about this last year. This was something that he wanted to add into his game, that mid-range pull-up.
Out in front, O'Marion Cash, cut off by Queen. In the left corner, the ball goes to Smith. Now back outside to Avalos. Avalos, right of the lane to Simon. Simon brings it inside, and he comes down the lane. Can't get the shot to fall. Cleared by Queen. Outlet pass to Buchanan. Buchanan in front court, hands it off to Queen, lobs it inside for Yvonne. He's open, he lays it in. 4-0 Aggies. Western New Mexico comes back against the Aggies man-to-man. Avalos drives left side against Buchanan. Avalos brings it out on top now to Van Beekem. Van Beekem holding the ball between the circles. Returns the ball to Avalos. Now against Sean Buchanan. Top of the circle, the ball goes to Cash. Cash drives on Queen, loses the ball. Now picks up his dribble, shoots over Queen, shot not good. Rebound tipped, it's loose on the floor, run down by Sean Williams. Saves it to Yvonne, now back to Buchanan. Buchanan on the fly in the front court. Drives on Smith, brings it inside, and we've got a foul called on Trey Smith. What are you seeing so far, Hawk?
I think the Aggies are playing this type of basketball they want to play. That last defensive possession was perfect. Western tried to work their offense, but the Aggies were in great position and were able to finish it off with a defensive rebound.
Nice crowd here tonight. Student section looks filled at the south end. Out on top, the ball goes to Queen on the inbounds play. Queen back left side to Buchanan. Sean puts up a three. Yes! 7-0 Aggies.
And if Sean could do that consistently this year, the Aggies are going to be really tough to beat.
Well, and that because people can't play off him. They have to respect his shot.
Right.
Big part of it. Simon with the ball on the left side, out on top for Van Beekem. Back right of the lane now to Smith. Head of the circle to Simon. Left side for Avalos. Shot clock at 8. Avalos brings it inside, and his shot is good, but it will not count as a charging foul called on Tony Avalos. And that is the second foul on the Mustangs. Gives the ball back to New Mexico State. They're up 7-0 on the Sesparo scoreboard, where nobody beats a Sesparo deal. Buchanan wearing the gold and black Under Armour sneakers, lobs it inside to Queen. Can't get the dunk. The ball is loose, and it's recovered by Western. Back comes Tony Avalos. Aggies tried to get fancy that time without success. Avalos drives on Williams. Can't penetrate. Bounce pass to Simon. Simon dogged outside by Bobbitt. Aggies coming out more aggressively now on defense. Goes back to Avalos, working on Sean Williams. Avalos stays beyond the three-point arc, takes the three. It's not good. Rebound cleared by Queen. Outlet pass to Buchanan. Aggies go the other way, up 7-0. Buchanan takes it left of the lane, lob inside for Yvonne. Yvonne baseline left, gets around Simon, brings it inside. Shot is blocked, but he's fouled. Yvonne Aurekoitsea draws the foul inside on Van Beekem. One thing you marked about last year about Yvonne was his footwork.
And I was just going to comment on that. Yvonne is definitely, his footwork is polished down there in the post. I mean, that was just a great move right there. He has, great balance when he's down there. He's able to find angles to the basket to draw fouls and finish around the rim.
Makes his first free throw. He was fouled in the act of shooting. 8-0 New Mexico State. Yvonne, a 68% free throw shooter last year. And his second attempt is good. 9-0. Aggies pitching a shutout here in the opening 3 minutes. Avalos brings the ball in the front court. Avalos played it on Yate high. Takes the ball between the circles. Now takes it in the right corner. And a three-point shot from Cash, not good. Rebound cleared by Yvonne. Aggies bring it back. Yvonne out of backcourt, left the lane for Buchanan. Brings it inside. Shovels it to Bobbitt. Lays it in. Nice teamwork there. 11-0 Aggies. And now we've got a timeout taken on the court by Western New Mexico. Let's see, so far the Aggies haven't missed a shot, Hawk. They're perfect from the floor.
Aggies haven't missed a shot, and Western hasn't been able to make one. One thing I see out here, I think the Aggies look really confident. They look like a team that had a lot of success last year. We talked about it a lot, that they love playing together. They just look really confident right now.
Van Beekum inbounds the ball to Avalos. We're back. 11-0 the Aggies lead. Left the lane, the ball goes to Western. Zabarian Cash, stolen by Queen. Queen just elevated and stole the ball as it was released from the other player's hands to Buchanan. In the middle for Yvonne. Yvonne takes it down low, can't get the shot. It's stolen by Van Beekum. That's the first turnover in the game, and back comes Western. Tony Avalos moves against Sean Williams. Aggies haven't substituted so far. Left the lane for Trey Smith. Out on top now for Van Beekum. Van Beekum between the circles. Right of the lane, he gets the ball to Avalos. Shot clock at 13. Now to Cash. 15-footer right side, not good. Rebound cleared down low by the Aggies. Bobbitt the rebound. 11-0 New Mexico State. The lead. Fans are still standing. Now the team hasn't scored. 3 from Queen. Left corner, no. Weak side rebound for Bobbitt. Bobbitt lobs baseline right for Yvonne. Yvonne brings it inside. Loses the dribble. Recovers. Lays it up. No. Oh, missed dunk by Queen. Recovered by Yvonne, and he dunks it.
The Aggie size is just, I think it's going to be a little bit too much for Western tonight. Size and athleticism.
Avalos drives right side against Buchanan. Johnny McCant's ready to come on for the Aggies. Avalos outside, right of the lane now for Van Beekum. Western lost a heartbreaker in the season opener in Espanola against Northern New Mexico. Left the lane at 3 on the way, not good for Cash. Rebound goes out of bounds. Touched last by Simon. And now the Aggies go to their bench for the first time. Johnny McCants enters. Johnny, another Las Cruces Oñate alum. Also, Jabari Rice comes on, and William McNair. Well, we've got another timeout on the court. On the court now for Western is Alfredo Rodriguez. He is a 7'2" senior from Aguas Calientes, Mexico. So that move was made to combat the Aggies' size advantage. Aggies 5 of 8 from the floor. Aggies now have Rice, Queen, McCants, William McNair, and Sean Buchanan on the court. First appearance for William McNair as an Aggie. Rice into front court. Right of the lane to Sean Buchanan. Jabari may run some point this year until they get A.J. Harris back. In front to McCants, left of the lane for Jabari. Rice lobs back right side for McCants. McCants headed the circle for Buchanan. Shot clock at 9. Right side for Rice. Back left of the lane for Queen. Queen's 3 in the air. Yes. Trevelyan Queen with 5 of the Aggies 16. 16-0. New Mexico State the lead.
And I love the way Trevelyan plays. It's just so smooth. It almost seems effortless, but he's really playing hard. Lots of deflections, rebounds. He's a great player.
Avalos, a 3 straight on, good, and there's the first points of the night for Western. So Tony Avalos breaks the shutout, and Rice brings the ball in the front court for New Mexico State. Jabari, right of the lane for Buchanan. Buchanan playing the off guard now. Head of the circle for Rice. Rice lobs inside for Queen. Fumbles the pass, recovers now to Buchanan in the right corner. Back to Queen. Queen dribbles to his left at the free throw line. He feeds across court, stolen by Western. Back comes Van Beekum. Van Beekum gets up high on the right side and returns the ball to Avalos. Avalos dribbles to his left, keeps driving, now feeds back outside for Van Beekum. Back to Avalos. Avalos around a screen from Van Beekum. Moves on Buchanan. Buchanan stops him. Pass goes inside, deflected out of bounds. It'll be Western's ball, but the Aggies deny the pass.
Pick and roll defense looks really strong right now.
Ball will come and bounce from Tony Avalos from the left of the basket. Aggies up 16-3. In the left corner, a 3 on the way and not good. Rebound cleared by McCants. McCants will bring the Aggies back. Johnny across the timeline. Now gets it off to Trevel and Queen. Queen back to McCants between the circles. McCants three is good. Johnny McCants gives the Aggies a 19-3 lead.
And I like the fact that he shot that with confidence. It shows that he must have been really working on that during the offseason.
Avalos stays outside. Johnny likes that three-point shot.
He does. I think, last year I seen that he was working on it a lot, before the season. But, another year to gain some confidence in it, hopefully it helps him out.
Western gets the ball inside to Hudson. And Hudson is fouled by Jabari Rice. First foul on the Aggies. And now entering for Western is a player we don't have a number for. Sean Williams comes on for the Aggies. Pick up that other player's name in a moment. Ball will come in bounds for Western. On the left side for Van Beekum. Out on top, Van Beekum picks up his dribble. Feeds back on the right side to Hudson. Hudson picks up his dribble. In the right corner, the feed goes to Rodriguez. Rodriguez, a 10-footer, not good. Rebound cleared by McNair. McNair from Philadelphia, outlet pass to Rice. And Rice in the front court, in the left corner for McCants. Now back to Jabari. Rice holding the ball outside, left of the lane for Queen. Aggies up 19-3. Queen's baseline feed saved by McNair. Throws it back outside. Saved by McCants, but it goes out of bounds off Johnny. And will belong to the Western New Mexico Mustangs. Aggies a little choppy on this last possession.
They were. I know what Trevelyan was trying to do there, but the angle that he threw that bounce pass at, he probably was a little too high. He needed to dribble, a little lower, free throw line, below the free throw line extended, and to be able to execute that pass.
Malik Sanders is the player whose number we were searching for. Sanders in the right corner gets the ball to Van Beekum. Van Beekum feeds right of the lane to Sanders. Sanders guarded closely by Rice. Can't penetrate. Feeds off to Holyfield. Holyfield, a 10-footer, no good. Foul inside. Offensive foul called on Western. And this one is called on Simon number 1. On the Mustangs, their 4th. And we've got a timeout in the Sesbaro scoreboard. Well, Michael McDougal is number 4, not Tony Avalos. As we've had some number changes for Western, so I apologize for that. And the Aggies will bring it back. It'll be Jabari Rice bringing it across the timeline. Rice. Left of the lane now to Trevel and Queen. Queen inside for McCants. McCants cross-court pass stolen, and the Aggies turn it over for the second time. Driving the ball back and having his shot blocked that time was Smith, or rather Hudson. Rice goes the other way. His layup is good, and he's fouled. Jabari Rice goes coast to coast, lays it in, and he's fouled. And he'll get one free throw. Aggies up now 21-3.
And I like Jabari being at the 1. And I hope even, when he's in the game with Sean or when he's in the game with AJ, he is more confident in bringing the ball off the floor. His size and his steps to the basket, I saw him a lot this summer working out with him. His Euro steps to the basket. He has great in transition. If he can get that ball and go, I think that'll really help the Aggies this season.
The foul on the play was on Van Beekum. That's his 2nd. And the 5th on Western. Jabari has one free throw attempt here. Aggies up 21-3. And the throw is not good. Rebound cleared by the Mustangs. Omarion Cash, or rather not Cash, but Ray John Barnes to Sanders. Right of the lane, the ball goes to Hudson. Hudson comes down the lane. Shot over McCants is not good. Hudson gets his own rebound, won't fall. McNair the rebound, outlet pass to Rice. Rice on the fly, comes down the lane. He's fouled again. And that's the 16th foul on Western. If he was in the act of shooting, he'll get a pair. And again, the foul is on Simon. So Simon has 2. Van Beekum 2. And Jabari was in the act of shooting. He'll have 2 attempts.
And that was Jabari again, just getting rebound and going. I see him playing open gym a lot, and this is one of his best skills. I hope he really utilizes that this season.
He knocks down his first free throw. Jabari with 3 points tonight. Rice had 6 starts last year. He's coming off the bench here tonight, but he may be a starter at some point in the first 2 months of the season.
And you know how Coach Jans is. He has no problem with starting somebody else different every night. You know, you got to earn your way onto the court with him every day at practice. So it's very possible that Jabari get a few more starts this year.
He makes his second free throw, 23-3, Aggies lead. And Alfredo Rodriguez is on the court now. McDougal brings the ball in the front court. McDougal, bounce pass out on top for Barnes. Barnes pivots against McCants, fakes the 3. Barnes still holding the ball. Now puts it on the floor, left the lane to McDougal. McDougal cut off by McCants. McDougal backs up. Sean Buchanan with him defensively. He turns the ball now to Barnes. Barnes jumper not good. It's short. Rebound cleared by Buchanan. Aggies come back. Buchanan on the fly, left the lane for Williams. Williams 3 in the air, no. Ball on the weak side, run down by Johnny. McCants puts on the floor, wants to drive on Rodriguez. Puts up another 3, no. And the rebound taken away by Rice. Rice lays it in. Aggies dominating the boards. And they're up 25-3. C.J. Bobbitt and Robert Brown about to come on. It'll be Brown's first appearance in the game. McDougal in front court working against Buchanan. Out on top, the ball goes now to Barnes. Barnes looking inside, whistle off the ball. And it's going to be called on Alfredo Rodriguez. So Igante picks up his first foul. And it's the 7th team foul on Western. So there'll be a 1-and-1. Let's see who was fouled. It was an offensive. Well, it was an offensive foul, so there'll be no free throws. All right, they haven't changed that rule. And Sean, I'm not in full basketball mode yet, Hawk.
Oh no, it's not when on that foul, on the player control foul, they normally don't call. They normally don't get free throws on those.
No, I knew that, but got a lot on my mind. Baseline left, Bobbitt wants to bring it inside, pivots to his left, and a foul called inside again on the Mustangs. And it's on Giron. So Eddie Giron, a 6'5 senior from Monterrey, Mexico, has his first foul. Now we've got a 1-and-1. C.J. Bobbitt at the free throw line. Last year, C.J. averaged 15 minutes. But this year, I'm guessing he's going to be averaging closer to 25 minutes.
I think a lot of these guys are. One thing that I'm really seeing right now is the maturity of everybody on the team. Even CJ right there having the confidence to sit down in the post. He wasn't doing that last season. You know, so a lot of these guys, especially at the beginning of the year, they're going to have to play heavy minutes. And I think it's going to be another one of these seasons where it's going to be tough for Coach Jans. You know, he's going to have to rotate a lot of guys, but I think that's what he likes to do.
Bobbitt makes both ends of the free throw. Aggies up now 27-3. And McDougal will bring the ball back for the Mustangs. McDougal drives the ball in the middle, keeps driving on Buchanan. His layup is not good. Rebound cleared by Brown. Brown to Buchanan. Aggies go the other way. Buchanan chased by McDougal. McDougal the steal. Outlet pass to Van Beekum in the front court, and being called for a charge on the drive is Western New Mexico's Tristan Moore. Or rather, it's Cash who draws the foul. And the Aggies have it back. It's the 9th team foul. But again, a player control foul. And so no free throws off that. 9:37 to go in this opening half. Glad to have you with us, whoever might be tuned in on the Aggie Sports Network or on TuneIn, or maybe you're just hearing our voices in your head for some reason. We welcome you. Feed baseline right for Robert Brown, the young man from Dallas. Looks to pass, now brings it in the middle, loses his dribble, turn around hook shot, an air ball. And the rebound cleared by McDougal. There's a foul call down low. McDougal and Jabari Rice are both trying to get the rebound. And the foul is called on Western New Mexico. Cyree Donnell gets the foul. So Donnell has his first foul, and that's the 10th team foul. So Jabari, who's 2 of 3 at the free throw line, will have 2 more attempts. Aggies doing a good job at the line so far tonight, 6 of 7. And now 7 of 8.
What did the Aggies shoot from the free throw season last year?
About 68%. Which is better than some years, but I'm sure not really what Coach wanted.
No, not at all.
Next throw from Jabari is good. Jabari 6 points in this first half. Aggies up 29-3. McDougal on the move against Buchanan. Left of the lane, the ball goes to Sanders. Reverse it right side to Van Beekem. Now back outside to McDougal. McDougal moves against Sean Buchanan. Moves back to his left, keeps his dribble alive. Cross-court pass is not good, but is Robert Brown, draws the charge from McDougal. And that will be McDougal's second. And again, a good job by the young sophomore for taking the Purple Heart there.
No, that's I know Coach Jans really preaches that taking charges, because that's a tough play. So it's good for Robert to get out there and give his body up for the team.
29-3, the Aggies lead. Williams up high on the right side, dribbles to his left, now to Buchanan. Buchanan goes to his right, feeds Jabari Rice. Baseline feed tipped away and stolen by the Mustangs. Back comes McDougal. McDougal left of the lane. The ball goes to Van Beekem. Three-point shot is not good. Rebound tipped and controlled by Bobbitt. Bobbitt going to bring the Aggies back. Bobbitt, young man from Killeen, Texas, goes coast to coast. Now pulls up on between the circles. Left of the lane for Jabari Rice. Rice back to Bobbitt again between the circles. Bobbitt right of the lane to Sean Williams. Aggies leading 29-3. 8:12 to go first half. Three-point shot from Bobbitt not good. Run down by Rice, then he loses it. It goes out of bounds. Touch last by Jabari Rice, but good hustle that time by the young man from Houston.
And he's always on the floor. He's always on the floor for loose balls. He does a great job on the offensive glass. He really plays with a lot of heart. I'm liking the way Jabari is playing right now.
Trevelyan Queen comes on for Rice. As Jabari, point-wise, had 8 points, but also contributed other ways too. Bringing the ball back, McDougal for Western New Mexico. McDougal deals the ball off to Donnell, and Donnell hits a three-point shot.
And he was a few feet behind the line too.
So it's 29-6 Aggies. Buchanan does not give Brown a good pass. It's stolen. Donnell brings it back, keeps driving against Bobbitt. Baseline right for McDougal. McDougal brings it outside. McDougal goes all the way back to the midcourt line. 7:36 to go first half. As McDougal drives, he is held on the drive by New Mexico State's C.J. Bobbitt. So Bobbitt gets the foul. That is his first and the Aggies' second. Timeout of the Sparrow scoreboard with 7. Mustangs have the ball in bounds. McDougal fires it out on top for Van Beekem. Van Beekem, and they return the ball to McDougal. McDougal working on Sean Buchanan. Puts up a three. Not good. Rebound run down by Robert Brown. And Brown ahead for Sean Buchanan. Aggies up 29-6. Bobbitt right of the lane for Queen. Back out in front to Williams. Left of the lane for Buchanan. Playing off him is Donnell. Top of the circle for Bobbitt. Right side Queen. Another three for Trevelyan. It doesn't even look like he's trying.
He just is so smooth. It's so effortless. He's a great player. I don't even know what else to say about him.
McDougal left of the lane for Donnell. Donnell drives on Williams. Comes down the lane. Collides with Bobbitt. CJ draws the Purple Heart. Another foul called on the Mustangs. Donnell picks up the personal. That's his second. So now 4 different Western New Mexico players have 2 fouls each in this first half. Aggies have Buchanan, Sean Williams, Robert Brown, C.J. Bobbitt, and Trevelyan Queen on the court. And Sean will be the point guard. We've seen Jabari Rice run the offense tonight. Terrell Brown will not play. He's still a little banged up. He'll be back probably for UTEP, but there's nothing to push the panic button regarding Aggie fans. He's just kind of sore. Figured it would be a good game to rest. Left of the lane, Bobbitt's three off the back iron, not good. And run down by Western New Mexico. Bringing the ball back, Andrew Leonard down to McDougal. McDougal comes down the lane. Three-point shot from the right side is good from Ray-John Barnes. And Barnes with the third three of the night for Western. It's a 32-9 Aggie lead. Buchanan in the right corner for Sean Williams. Williams baseline right to Bobbitt. Bobbitt holding the ball, now wants to back it in. Tries to muscle it up, and as he does, he is fouled. Boy, Western coach Matt Cross angry over the call. And the foul goes against Barnes. It's his first, and the Aggies are in the double bonus. As Bobbitt will go to the line. Western's coach still unhappy.
Yeah, it's probably a little bit of frustration, you know, with the score and everything.
Well, anyway, it's tough when your team's down by 23.
Right.
Even though you're the underdog. Bobbitt hits his first free throw, 32-9.
Yeah, I've been in maybe not too many of these situations, but you can get a little bit frustrated when the score gets a little one-sided like it is right now.
Well, and no matter what you do, it doesn't work.
Right.
Unfortunately for Western, 34-9, and again, no disrespect for the Mustangs. Out in front, it's Rajon Barnes. Rajon brings it inside, now dishes it off. Layup missed down low by Giron, recovered by Buchanan. Left the lane for Sean Williams. He's open for a three. Yes. Williams knocks down his first points as an Aggie. 37-9, New Mexico State the lead. McDougal left of the lane, working against Sean Buchanan. 37-9 Aggies, now to Barnes. Barnes a three over Brown, shot not good. Rebound tipped by the Aggies, out of bounds. And stays in Western New Mexico's possession. 5:27 to go in this opening half. Ivan Aurrecoechea comes on along with Johnny McCants, replacing Brown and Bobbitt, and then Jabari Rice will enter as well. Rice on for Williams. And then the last time that we had this configuration, Jabari ran the offense. And he and Sean are both out there. So we'll see if that's the case when the Aggies have the ball. Inbounds pass goes to McDougal. McDougal moving tentatively top of the circle. The ball goes to Barnes. Barnes back to McDougal. Ball knocked away by Buchanan. Buchanan has it to Johnny. Right of the lane now for Queen. Queen drives and took some little steps, but apparently didn't travel. Left side for Rice. Rice feeds baseline left for Yvonne. Back to Rice. Ball is knocked out of bounds, and it's Western's ball. They're just little steps.
Right. If the ref doesn't call it, though, it's not a travel.
No,
That's what I would say.
That can't be. Didn't happen. And McDougal will bring the ball up now for the Mustangs. Aggies have played man-to-man all night. McDougal left of the lane. Buchanan chasing him defensively. In the left corner, the ball goes to Barnes, and Barnes called for traveling. Our Johnston's Ace Hardware Trivia Quiz question: which Aggie basketball player has already earned his degree? Which Aggie has earned his degree? That's our question. We'll give the answer in the second half. And Jabari Rice will bring the team into front court. Jabari, like a frisky colt on the court. Right of the lane for Trevelyan Queen. As the ball knocked away, and it's stolen by Barnes. Barnes drives on Queen. As the ball knocked away by Jabari, out of bounds off of Western. Great defense that time by Jabari Rice. It was a one-on-two, well, actually one-on-one drive. Then Rice got there late and deflected the ball out of bounds off of the Mustang player. So Rice brings the ball back up. Right of the lane for Buchanan. Buchanan returns the ball to McCants and takes it in the right corner. Back outside to Johnny, reverse it left side to Queen. Left corner for Rice. Rice's three is good, and he's fouled. Jabari Rice knocks down a three. He's fouled as he shot the ball. He'll go to the free throw line. Fouled as he shot by Leonard for Western.
And Coach Jans told me before the season that he was. I asked him what players were, had he seen the most improvement in, and Jabari was one of the guys that he mentioned to me. He spent a lot of time in the gym this summer. I had the pleasure of working with him a little bit, this summer. He's focused to have a big season, and I know, it's only the first game, but I think he's ready to take a big step this year.
What's his strongest suit, do you think?
His athleticism, his size, also his heart. I mentioned earlier he plays with a lot of hustle, but offensively he can do a lot of things. You see him he's playing point guard now. He's shooting the ball a lot better than he did last year, and he can really get to the basket too. So
he knocks down the free throw, so he made a 4-point play. Jabari had a problem last year with fouling, but a lot of freshmen do. And if he can avoid that this year, I think he'll see a lot of court time. Western back in front court. Cash between the circles to Barnes, and they get the ball down low to a driving Donnell, and a blocking foul called on the Aggies inside. Foul called on Sean Buchanan. That's the first on Sean, and the third on the Aggies. To the free throw line will be Donnell for Cyree Donnell, junior from Kansas City, Missouri, and Donnell's throw is not good. He was in the active shooting, so he'll get a second attempt. Aggies 41, Western New Mexico 9. These teams haven't played in the regular season since 2011. The Aggies have played Western as exhibition games since that time. And Donnell makes his second free throw, and so the Mustangs are in double digits with 4:05 to go in this first half. Rice hands the ball off to Buchanan, back right side to Rice. Jabari gets a screen from McCants, brings it inside, layup is good. Jabari Rice in double figures. He's got 14 points, and the Aggies are up 43-10. In front court, McDougal. Right of the lane, the ball goes to Donnell, brings it inside, loses the ball in the drive, out of bounds to New Mexico State. Aggie ball when we come back. 3:38 to go in this opening half. New Mexico State leading Western 43-10.
Yeah, you can hear. A couple times, Trevon lost the ball, a couple bad entry passes to the post, and you can hear Coach Jens yelling that they're being sloppy with the ball. Something they're definitely going to need to clean up here.
Aggies back on the attack in front court. Sean Buchanan left of the lane, drives on McDougal, now brings it back to Aurekoitsea on the left angle to Buchanan, comes across the middle, picks up his dribble, and he's called for traveling. So the Mustangs force Sean into a mistake, and it'll turn the ball back. It's the 9th turnover in this first half. And Tennessee Owens will enter the game now. Tennessee, a walk-on. He went to Centennial High, and his dad is Casey Owens, who's the director of operations for New Mexico State. Tennessee was at Alabama Huntsville as a redshirt, and he will be, he's a backcourt player. He took Buchanan's place.
And I'm looking forward to seeing T. I've been knowing Tennessee since he was probably like 10 years old, being around his dad. I know he's really excited. I know his dad is super excited for him to be here.
Barnes drives the lane. Shot is not good, out of bounds off the Aggies. Tennessee 5'10" sophomore. He went to Centennial High. One of his teammates at Centennial is also a walk-on. We may see him tonight. We don't know. McDougal will inbound the ball from right of the lane. And a jumper from Cash is not good. Rebound cleared by McCants. And the Aggies bring it back. McCants brings the Aggies into front court. Takes it right side, now to McNair. McNair returns the ball to McCants. Johnny, another three from the right side. No. Rebound cleared by Queen inside. Queen takes it back up. Cannot score, but he's fouled in the act of shooting. Aggies dominated on the boards as you kind of expected them to. The foul is called on Cash. That's his second. And now the Mustangs have 6 players with 2 fouls each. And Trevelyan Queen's back at the free throw line.
I think this is something that the Aggies really could hang their hat on this year is rebounding. They have a lot of size, a lot of athleticism. I know when I was here, that was something that we really focused on was trying to really get on the offensive glass, get extra possessions, and then ending every defensive possession with a rebound. It can keep you in a lot of games if you could beat the team on the glass.
Queen makes both free throws, and he'll take a seat. Trevelyan now with 10 points. On the court replacing him, Sean Williams driving the lane, losing the ball. McDougal, ball goes out of bounds as Jabari Rice deflected the ball off of McDougal out of bounds, and it'll belong to New Mexico State. Another good hustle play that time by the young man from Houston. Back comes Jabari running the offense. Aggies have 3 guards out there now, essentially, with Williams, Owens, and Rice. Owens top of the circle. Feed left the lane for Rice. Jabari open for a 3. His shot is not good. Rebound cleared by Barnes. Outlet pass to McDougal. McDougal on the fly for the Mustangs. Left of the lane for Barnes. Brings it down low. Shot is not good. Hit the bottom of the unit. McNair the rebound. McNair needs some help. Gets the ball to Rice, and Rice will bring the Aggies into front court. Right side for Williams. Back to Rice. Down low, McNair, slam dunk.
That was a great find by Jabari, too.
First basket as an Aggie for William McNair, and that's his shooting range generally. Real close to the basket. McDougal left of the lane, drives past Rice, bounce pass cross court. Picked up by Barnes, now back to Van Beekem. Three-point shot not good on the floor. The rebound cleared by Rice, but then taken away. Driving for the layup and scoring for the Mustangs was Elijah Holyfield. So the Aggies a turnover that resulted in 2 points for Western. 47-12, Aggies lead. Owens right of the lane, now to McCants. Back to Sean Williams. In front to Owens, his three is not good. McCants the rebound. Johnny brings it back outside to Owens once again. Right of the lane to Rice. Rice head of the circle for Sean Williams. Williams puts on the floor, drives against McDougal. Back now to Rice. Shot clock at 7. Rice brings it in the lane, and he's knocked to the deck and fouled as he shoots with 1:10 left. Shot clock got down to 5 seconds that time as the Aggies just couldn't quite get to where they wanted to be.
And Coach Jans said something to Tennessee. He caught one. He had jacked one up at the basket, but I'm happy for Tennessee. Man. I really am happy for him being out here. I know how hard he works, and being around the game for so long with his dad. All the NBA games and locker rooms and different things. I hope he really gets a chance this year.
2 free throws for Jabari Rice as he was fouled in the act of shooting, and he makes his first. Rice 6 of 7 at the stripe. Jabari now 15 points in this first half. Owens stays on the court. Owens, Rice, McCants, McNair, and Williams on the court for the Aggies, and second throw good for Jabari. Aggies doing a nice job at the free throw line tonight. They have missed only 1, and they have attempted 16. McDougal between the circles against Johnny McCants. We're at a minute to go in this first half. Aggies up 49-12. McDougal puts up a 3, and it is good. So 2 threes for McDougal. 49-15 Aggies lead up court. The pass goes to McCants, wide open for the layup. Johnny McCants takes the fast break pass, lays it in. 51-15 Aggies. Out in front, Barnes. Little head fake, drives on McNair, comes inside. Shot is blocked by Johnny, but a foul called on McNair as he was not squared up. That's his first and the 4th on New Mexico State. Our Johnston's Ace Hardware Trivia Quiz question. Which Aggie has earned his degree that's on the court for New Mexico State? Driving the lane again, and this time being fouled, is Donnell. Pardon me, he'll get 2 free throws. Foul's called on Tennessee Owens. And that is Tennessee's second. Donnell makes his first free throw. 51-16 Aggies. Donnell with 4 points tonight. He is 2 of 3 at the free throw line. Young man from Kansas City's next throw not good, cleared by McNair. But McNair has got some size. He's 6'10 and big. Big and wide.
He is.
Left the lane, it's Sean Williams. Out on top for Rice. Reverse it right side to Owens. Owens penetrates, feeds back to Rice. Rice, a 3 from the left side. Nope. Weak side rebound cleared by the Mustangs. Back comes McDougal. 15 seconds to go in this first half. McDougal shot blocked by McCants. McCants up court to Rice. 8 seconds left. Rice drives in the paint. Down low for McNair. Reverse layup is not good, but he's fouled. William McNair fouled with 4 5/10 seconds left in this first half. Fouled in the active shooting by Barnes. So that's Barnes' second. And William McNair will get 2 free throws. McNair was on campus last year, but redshirted. And his first throw is good. Bounced on the iron a little bit, but then it falls. Andrew Leonard comes back on for the Mustangs. 1 more free throw for McNair. 4 seconds to go in this first half. And William McNair will have 1 more attempt. And this throw is not good. Mustangs have the ball. 2 seconds left. Leonard heaves a 3. It's not good. It's halftime. Intermission, and the story on the Cisparo scoreboard where nobody beats the Cisparo deal. The Aggies lead Western New Mexico 52-16. Halftime shows next. Now this on the Aggie Sports Network from Learfield IMG College. As we go into the second half, the Aggies will start Sean Buchanan, Sean Williams, Ivan Auricoitzea, Trevelyan Queen, and C.J. Bobbitt. The Aggies led throughout the first half. They wound up shooting 58% from the floor, 15 of 26. They scored 9 points off of Western turnovers, but they also turned the ball over 9 times themselves. Western has the ball to start this second half. Mike McDougal brings it in the front court, takes it left of the lane. In the left corner, the ball goes to Van Beekum. Van Beekum brings it outside. Now on top for Barnes. Barnes working against Queen. Aggies in man-to-man all night. Now to McDougal. McDougal right side, feeds back outside. Ball deflected by Queen. Queen chases it into front court, but he could not save it. It's out of bounds. Stays in the Mustangs' possession. They've got 11 on their shot clock. Just getting things started here in the second half. Aggies a commanding lead, 52-16. McDougal drives the lane, and as he does, he is fouled by Sean Buchanan. One thing the Aggies also did well, I would say, is avoid fouling in the first half.
They did. They did a good job of moving their feet, keeping the guys in front of them. They did a great job of stepping up and taking charges.
Inbounds, the ball goes to McDougal. Second foul on Buchanan. Left of the lane, the ball goes now to Donnell. Drives on Williams, brings it inside. Layup is good. So the seal is broken as Donnell scores the first basket of the second half. 52-18, Aggies lead. Buchanan in front court gets a screen from Yvonne. Left of the lane now for Bobbitt to Sean Williams. Out in front to Queen. Queen puts on the floor, drives on Van Beekum. In the right corner to Buchanan. Back out on top for Queen. Baseline right for Yvonne. Reverse layup is good. Yvonne got it, made his own shot that time and gets the first points of the Aggies in the second half. McDougal left of the lane, moving on Buchanan. Goes back to his right. Top of the circle for Simon. Now to McDougal between the circles. Takes it left side, drives on Buchanan. Off balance shot, not good. Rebound to Bobbitt. Bobbitt to Sean Buchanan in the front court. Buchanan left the lane, lob inside for Yvonne. Yvonne goes to his left, lays it up. Nope. Rebound cleared by Bobbitt. And a foul called inside on New Mexico State. C.J. Bobbitt gets the foul. It's 2 on C.J. and the second on the Aggies in this second half. Minute and a half played in the second half. Aggies have scored 2. Western 2. Aggies still up by a sizable amount, 54-18. Mike McDougal in front court, now on top for Van Beekum. Van Beekum left of the lane for Barnes. Barnes cut off by Sean Williams, but he hits the jumper. So Western coming out a little more confidently on offense in this second half. Aggies at 54-20. The left angle, Buchanan brings it inside. Sean stops, 5-footer not good. Rebound out of bounds, touch last by Yvonne. Aggies a little slower start in this second half than we saw in the first half.
They are, and you know, these games can be hard sometimes, especially coming out and you have a big lead, getting yourself back going. But I imagine that they'll pick it up real soon.
Out in front, Rajon Barnes drives on Yvonne, brings it inside. 5-footer is not good. And Bobbitt the rebound for the Aggies. Bobbitt brings the ball in the front court. Left the lane for Williams. Williams a 12-footer, good. Sean Williams a 2-point basket. And if you can find a player that can make that 10, 12-footer like Williams just did, that's a find these days.
No, it definitely is. He's going to need something once teams really start to scout him and take away his three-point shot. He's going to need that little in-between shot.
Williams the steal, fast break layup, good from Queen. Williams the steal, got Queen on the fly. He lays it off the glass. 58-20 Aggies. Queen now with a dozen. And a charging foul called on the Mustangs. Mike McDougal. On McDougal, that's 3.
The way Sean Buchanan draws those charges on the ball, it's really elite. I've never seen a player be able to draw as many on-ball offensive fouls as he is.
George Mosialos enters. He is from Larissa, Greece. He played at UTEP last year. He's come on for the first time. In front court, Bobbitt, right of the lane. Free throw line extended. Out in front for Yvonne. Reverse it left side for Sean Williams. Williams, instead of taking the shot around the screen, feeds it left of the lane to Bobbitt. Bobbitt in the left corner. Feeds baseline left for Yvonne. Yvonne can't get the shot off. Touch pass to Buchanan, now to Williams. Williams a three, and it is not good. Yvonne's on the deck in the lane, and a foul is called inside on Western New Mexico. Foul called on Simon, and that's 3 on Simon. And the third on the Mustangs. Or pardon me, the third on the Mustangs in this second half. Second on the Mustangs, I should say. And the ball will come in bounds from Sean Buchanan. Left of the lane, Buchanan into Bobbitt. Bobbitt out on top for Sean Williams. Williams goes to his right to Queen. Queen beyond the three-point arc. Feeds down low for Yvonne. Yvonne off the glass, lays it in. Good body control that time by Yvonne. Aggies up 60-20.
And that was nice of Trevelyan not to settle for the jump shot with the mismatch and being able to find Yvonne inside.
C.J. Bobbitt called for a block as Sanders was driving across the lane on C.J. That is his third foul. Now Simon takes a seat. He is replaced by Ian Hohenstein. And bounce to Sanders. Aggies up 60-20. Sanders takes the ball right of the lane. Baseline right now for Van Beekum. Van Beekum from Phoenix to Hohenstein. Left of the lane, the ball goes to Donnell. Donnell moves on Williams, gets into the three-point land in the left corner. Shot not good. Rebound cleared by Buchanan. Buchanan brings the Aggies back. Shun takes the top of the circle. Drives right inside around Sanders. Shot not good. Late whistle, and the foul called on Malik Sanders. And Sanders has his first foul. Now the Mustangs have 3. And Sean Buchanan will go to the free throw line for 2 attempts. Sean had 9 starts last year. And he's likely to get all the starts this year until we get to January, based on the prognosis on the injury. Misses his first free throw. Sean had 3 points in the first half. Hits his next throw. Buchanan also had 2 assists. 1 of 2 at the line, 61-20, Aggies lead. Sanders brings the ball across the timeline for the Mustangs. Feed right side goes to Hohenstein. Hohenstein, top of the circle for Van Beekum. Van Beekum holding the ball. Now returns the ball to Donnell. Back to Van Beekum, left of the lane, brings it baseline against Bobbitt. Now to Hohenstein at the free throw line to Sanders. Sanders a 3 straight on, not good. Rebound tipped on the floor, recovered by Bobbitt. Aggies up 61-20. Bobbitt in front court. Drives outside on Van Beekum. Takes it right of the lane for Queen. And away from the ball, a whistle stops play. And it's called on the Mustangs, Hohenstein. 15:29 to go in the game. Aggies up 61-20. And the ball will come in bounds for New Mexico State. Buchanan lobs into McNair. McNair returns the ball to Buchanan. Buchanan out on top for Williams. Left of the lane for Johnny McCants. McCants back to Buchanan. In the right corner for Williams. Williams lobs baseline for McNair. McNair puts on the floor, goes to his right. Layup is good. McNair, a good job of using his body that time to his advantage.
And it seems like he's kind of gone with Will over Robert here early, but I like Will. He's got a great size. High level, high major Division I size.
He's got a big body. 63-20. The Aggies' lead. Ball was knocked out of bounds by McCants. Stays in the Mustangs' possession. And bringing the ball in the front court, Sanders now to Van Beekum.
You said he was 320?
What's that?
What's his weight? Or did you say that?
No. I said 63-20.
I thought you said he was 320.
No.
Man.
No. No, I don't know what he weighs. I don't think it's 320.
His legs are like tree trunks.
Foul called on Sean Buchanan. That's his third. And the inbounds pass stolen by Queen. Queen on the breakaway with McCants. Takes the ball right of the lane. Now back to Sean Williams. Williams' 3 attempt is not good. Rebound spiked back outside to Sean Buchanan. Aggies up 63-20. Queen with the ball left of the lane. Free throw line extended. 3 on the way. Off the back iron, not good. And the rebound cleared by Musialos. In front court to Sanders. Buchanan on him. Aggies have played man throughout the night. Right lane to Musialos. Out on top for Van Beekum. Right side to Sanders. Drives in the lane. Now gets the ball off to Donnell. Shot blocked. And rebound cleared by Buchanan. Aggies come back 3-on-2. Buchanan at the point. Takes the ball in the lane. Left of the lane now for Queen. Back to Buchanan. Right side for Sean Williams. Williams drives on Sanders. Sanders called for the foul. Malik Sanders has his second foul. And that is the fourth team foul on the Mustangs. Mike McDougal going to enter, and Jabari Rice comes on for the Aggies. Following this game, after we talk to Chris Jans, we'll be talking to an Aggie player. Kind of a new thing we're doing this year, so after you've heard Coach Jan's comments, we'll be talking to an Aggie player, and we'll decide who that is a little later in the half. I have a feeling it might be the guy inbounding the ball, though, Hawk.
I would like that interview.
Well, Jabari Rice is who I'm talking about. We'll see how the game unfolds, but at this point, I think he would be a good choice. We'll be doing that after every home game. Inbounds to Sean Williams. Quick 10-footer. Not good. Rebound tipped by McCants out of bounds. And touch last by the Aggies. Coming back on for the Mustangs is Leonard. 13:54 left in this game. And also coming back on for the Mustangs is Cash. Rice to put the ball in play from the right of the basket. Lobs it in. Jammed by Queen. Alley-oop lob, and Queen throws it down. 65-20 Aggies. McDougal in the right corner for Cash. Moves against Queen. Now back to Van Beekum. Van Beekum left side to McDougal. McDougal drives baseline. Now feeds back outside for Van Beekum. Left of the lane. A three-point shot is not good from Leonard. Cleared by the Aggies. Now to Williams. Leads the Aggies back. Williams left of the lane to McCants. Out on top Rice. Rice, the three straight on. Off the back iron, not good. Rebound cleared by the Mustangs. And back comes Western. 65-20 Aggies with the lead. 13-14 to go in this game. McDougal takes the ball left of the lane. Keeps his dribble alive. Now drives on Rice. Stops baseline. Cross-court pass to Leonard. Leonard's three is good. So Leonard knocks down a three. His first points of the night. 65-23 Aggies. 12:53 to be played in this game. Rice drives left side. Now feeds back to Trevel and Queen. Out in front to McCants. McCants right of the lane for Sean Williams. Williams puts on the floor. Can't penetrate. Out on top for Rice. Back to Sean Williams in the right corner goes the pass. Williams drives again. Cut off by Van Beekum. Feeds out on top for Queen. Shot clock at 3. Queen drives in the lane. Down low to McNair, who jams. Another slam dunk from the big man. 67-23 Aggies. McDougal backs up against Jabari Rice. Robert Brown about to come back on for the Aggies. Left the lane for Van Beekum. In the left corner, the ball goes to Cash. Reverse it right side now to Hohenstein. Shot clock at 9. Driving the lane, McDougal has the ball knocked out of bounds. And it'll stay in Western's possession as Buchanan and Robert Brown come on for Williams and William McNair. Well, we shouldn't assume too much, but the fact that William McNair has gotten so much playing time tonight, I think is an indication that Coach Jans is counting on him this year.
Yeah, I'm interested in hearing, what his thoughts are on Will. I know, he sat out last season, but he has great size, and him going with him early, it means something when Coach Jans is playing you like this.
Yeah, good indicator. Timeout on the court. 12 minutes to go in this game. Aggies up 67-23. 67-23, New Mexico State University, the lead over the Mustangs from Western New Mexico. Established in 1934, El Patio in Mesilla, the oldest bar in New Mexico, and a great place to view Aggie away games. Experience the action on HD TVs while enjoying drink specials and the live band following Saturday games. Davenport continues to lead Grand Canyon 54-44 with 10 minutes to go over in Phoenix. McDougal to inbound the ball for the Mustangs. It goes to Van Beekum. His three is not good. Rebound on the floor cleared by Buchanan. Tennessee Owens back on the court now as the Aggies again have three guards. Rice, Buchanan, and Owens on the court. Baseline right, it's Robert Brown. Goes to his left, goes back to his right, and gets the layup. Nice move inside by Robert Brown.
And that's one thing that he showed us last year was that when he gets the ball down low, he has a good knack for scoring.
Back goes McDougal for Western. Aggies up 69-23. McDougal puts up a three. Not good. Rebound cleared outside by Hohenstein. Back between the circles to McDougal. 11:25 to go in this game. Left of the lane, the ball goes to Leonard. Leonard fakes the three. Back to Van Beekum. Right of the lane, the ball now goes to Cash. Shot clock at 5. Cash top of the circle to Leonard. Shot clock at 2. Leonard's three is not good. Rebound cleared by McCants. 69-23, Aggies with the lead. McCants across the timeline to Jabari Rice. Fakes the three. Takes a dribble. Gets the ball to McCants. Loses the ball on the dribble. Tips it in. And they're not going to allow that, as he was apparently fouled before the shot by Van Beekum. Johnny McCants got a little athletic ability, too.
He has a lot of athletic ability.
Foul is the 6th on the Mustangs. Johnny takes a seat. He's replaced by C.J. Bobbitt. 10:58 to go in this game. Aggies up 69-23. Inbounds, baseline left for Robert Brown. Terrell Brown not playing tonight, a little banged up. He'll be all right for the next game, is the word. Tennessee Owens trapped in the far side, throws the ball in the backcourt, saved by Rice. Goes to Buchanan. Great hustle by Rice. Baseline right for Bobbitt. Left the lane for Buchanan. Buchanan baseline for Robert Brown. 5-footer not good. Great hustle that time by the Aggies, even though they didn't get a basket.
It was good hustle.
Leonard in the left corner for McDougal. Back out on top now for Cash. 10:25 to go in this game. Right of the lane, McDougal drives baseline, and he collides with Bobbitt. Bobbitt called for the block, and that's 4 on C.J. Bobbitt. So C.J., the first player for either team to get into foul trouble. And 2 free throws will come to Mike McDougal. Aggies at the free throw line tonight doing a pretty good job, 17 of 21. Mustangs 2 of 4 as a team, now 3 of 5 as McDougal hits this one. Donnell comes back on now for the Mustangs. Aggies up 69-24, and our Johnson's Ace Hardware Trivia Quiz question: which member of the Aggies men's basketball team earned his college degree? I'll tell you a little bit later. Next free throw is good for McDougal. And the Aggies are up 69-25. Rice bringing the ball in the front court. Off to C.J. Bobbitt. Bobbitt hands it off to Tennessee Owens. Baseline extended left side. Free throw line extended Bobbitt. Now baseline left for Brown. Skip pass right side for Jabari Rice. Rice takes the three, and his shot is good. Jabari Rice's second three of the night. Coming into this game last year, Jabari had missed 17 straight threes. He's knocked down 2 tonight. Aggies up 72-25. 9:49 to go in this game. Leonard with the ball, fakes a drive, now returns the ball to McDougal. McDougal puts up a 17-footer, and it's not good. Ball lost out of bounds, touched last by the Mustangs. And coming on, Sean Williams. So Williams replaces Sean Buchanan. And the Mustangs bring on Malik Sanders. Next up for the Aggie basketball team, a week from tonight in El Paso against the Miners. Be on the air at 6:30 with that one, and 7 o'clock tip-off. Aggie football Saturday from Mississippi. Hope you'll join us on the Aggie Sports Network for that. Owens in front court to Bobbitt, left of the lane. Right side Rice. Rice looking inside for Robert Brown. Brown guarded too closely for Rice to risk the pass. Left of the lane now for Bobbitt. Fakes the three, puts on the floor. Tries to get the ball to Brown inside. Didn't give him a good pass. Or was it kicked? No, it was tipped. That's why the pass wasn't very good. It was tipped out of bounds. Stays in the Aggies' possession. Elijah Holyfield comes back on for the Mustangs. Holyfield from Atlanta. Inbounds pass stolen by the Mustangs. Holyfield brings it back. He had 12 against Northern New Mexico. Outside to Sanders. Sanders out in front to Leonard. Right of the lane for Van Beekum. Back to Leonard. Leonard holding the ball against Tennessee Owens. Down to 9 minutes to go in this game. Leonard, a shot with the left hand, not good. Rebound, fumble down low, but a foul called on New Mexico State. And it's on C.J. Bobbitt. He's fouled out. So C.J. Bobbitt fouls out. with 8:56 to go in the game. So CJ leads with 6 points, all in the first half. And Johnny McCants comes back on for New Mexico State. Aggies aren't real deep at the power forward position either, Hawk.
No, they're not. But, I mean, I think in most positions, we kind of go too deep.
Yeah. I guess we're spoiled from last year. That's
Right,
shot not good, recovered by McCants. And, you know, really, I guess I say they're not too deep. They've got C.J. Bobbitt and Johnny McCants. That's a lot of talent. Inside, go ahead.
I'm sorry. And you probably could play Trevelyan at some 4 too.
Yeah. Inside pass to Robert Brown. He dunks it 74-25. Last year, the Aggies had, like 6 guys in each position, it seemed like. And so we kind of got spoiled by that. Driving outside, Van Beekum puts up a 3. It's not good. Rebound cleared by Sanders. Sanders, another try, won't fall. Rebound on the floor, cleared by Sean Williams. 74-25, Aggies with the lead. Williams to McCants, left the lane Rice, down low to Robert Brown. Skip pass right side, Tennessee Owens. Penetrates, feeds back to Sean Williams, off to Owens. Owens 3 on the way. Yes! Tennessee Owens, first basket as an Aggie. Listen to these Owens fans. In front court, Leonard for the Mustangs. Feeds right side to Van Beekum, driving the lane and laying it in for the Mustangs was Holyfield. Holyfield's second basket of the night, 77-27 Aggies. Rice, right of the lane to Williams. Down low baseline right for Robert Brown. Brown double team, feeds back now to Sean Williams. Left of the lane, Tennessee Owens. Owens to Jabari Rice. Rice comes down the lane, layup, his good. How do you do that, Hawk?
Just pure athleticism. That's something that he must have learned at the playgrounds in Houston.
Great body control, guarded by 2 guys, scored the basket. 79-27 Aggies. Leonard drives left side, picked up by Owens. Feeds back outside to Van Beekum, now back to Leonard. Leonard feeds in the left corner to Holyfield. Now back to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Holyfield drives right, or rather Leonard drives right side and hits a 2-point shot. So Leonard with 2. 2 more, and it's a 79-29 Aggie victory. Jabari Rice walks the ball in the front court with 6:40 to go in this first half. In the right corner, the ball goes to Tennessee Owens. Owens back to Williams. Williams a 3 from the right side. Off the back iron, not good. Recovered by Jabari. It goes out of bounds to Western. Timeout on the Sparrow scoreboard. William McNair wants to check on, and he does. Let's see, the Aggies have Williams, Owens, and Bryce Raywald on the court now. Bryce Raywald on the court for the first time. Another walk-on for the Aggies. So as I see Bryce out there, maybe he can get a shot up too in the final 6:28.
And he can shoot it too. I played with him many times at Open Gym. He really could knock it down.
McDougal guarded by McCants. See, the Aggies have gone to a zone, it looks like.
It's like a 1-3-1.
Yeah, 1-3-1 zone. McDougal in the left corner. The ball goes to Leonard. Leonard's 3 is good. So Leonard another 3. He's got 8 points in the second half. And Tennessee Owens will be the point guard. 79-32 Aggies lead. Owens, McCants, Raywald, McNair, and Williams. 3 Las Cruces on the court now for the Aggies. Left of lane, the ball goes to Williams. Williams can't penetrate. Keeps his dribble alive. Gets around the screen from McNair. Brings it out on top for McCants. McCants a 3 straight on. Not good. Raywald tries to save it. It goes out of bounds to Western. Holyfield comes back on for the Mustangs. And Robert Brown will check on for Johnny McCants. Sports Information Directors coordinate public relations, website, social media, statistics, and much more with strategic communicators for the college and university athletic departments. SIDs for tonight's game is Chris Kennedy of New Mexico State. Thanks for all you do in supporting your student athletes, coaches, and institution. Thank you, Chris. For more information, contact cosida.com/thankyoursid. Aggies up 79-32. McDougal right of the lane for Holyfield. Holyfield's 3 is not good. Rebound cleared down low by Sean Williams. Williams to Tennessee Owens in the front court. Owens right of the lane for Raywald. Top of the circle for McNair. Shovels it off to Williams. Williams stays up high right of the lane. Now puts it on the floor. Free throw line, he stops, pops, and hits. Sean Williams with 7 tonight. Aggies 81, Western 32. Driving the lane and missing the shot is Leonard. Rebound cleared down low by Sean Williams. Aggies come back. Williams to Tennessee Owens, left of the lane. Owens' pass is blocked out of bounds and will stay in the Aggies' possession. Coming back on now for the Mustangs is George Mosialos. And Raywalt will put the ball in bounds from the left baseline into Sean Williams. Williams goes to his right, gets the ball to Tennessee Owens. Owens takes a dribble, and as he tries to penetrate, a whistle stops play, and a foul is called on Elegante. Rodriguez picks up his second foul for the Mustangs. Rodriguez 7'2", and all man. Foul is the 7th on the Mustangs. It's a 1-and-1 for William McNair.
When I first seen, what's his name?
Rodriguez,
I thought it was Sim, and Tanvir had another little brother or something running around.
He does resemble them facially and size-wise. McNair makes his first free throw. He's 2 of 3 at the line, and McNair now with 8 points. And he'll have one more free throw. 4:50 to go in this game. Aggies up 82-32. That's on the Sesparo scoreboard, where nobody beats a Sesparo deal, guaranteed. Next free throw, front iron, back glass, and good. McNair with 9. Aggies 83, Western 32. And on the move, Mike McDougal. McDougal to Leonard, back left of the lane, McDougal. To Leonard. Leonard to 3 from the left side. Good. Leonard can shoot the ball. He now has knocked down 3 threes and has 11 points all in this second half. 83-35 Aggies. Owens drives to the free throw line. Lobs it to Williams. Williams in the left corner. Baseline right for Brown. Brown now playing a power forward position. Skip pass to Raywalt. His 3 is not good. Bryce Raywalt had it halfway down and came out. Right of the lane to Leonard. Leonard's 3 is not good. On the floor, rebound cleared by Robert Brown. And back comes Tennessee Owens for the Aggies. Owens takes the ball left of the lane. Baseline left for McNair. McNair drives past his defender. Shot not good. Gets his own rebound and fumbles it. Gets it back. Gets the ball to Sean Williams. Aggies bring it outside. Williams between the circles. Takes the ball left of the lane. Keeps driving. Williams down low for Owens. Pass taken away by Leonard. And back comes Western New Mexico. 3:42 to go in the game. McDougal drives and lays it in. 3:37 to go in this game. 83-37, New Mexico State the lead. And Tennessee Owens on the move for the Aggies. To McNair. McNair in the right corner for Owens. Owens goes to his left. Keeps dribbling. Finds Sean Williams outside. Shot clock at 10. Williams on the drive. Stops free throw line extended left side. Pass is tipped and stolen by Mosialis. Up court to McDougal. McDougal drives past Owens. Down low for Rodriguez. Shot is blocked by McNair. McNair bare pawed that one. Be covered by Williams. Skip pass right side to Raywalt. Raywalt's open. His 3, not good. Rebound on the floor cleared by McNair. You had something to say about that block, Hawk.
He went. Will went to go get that one. I didn't know he can go get up like that.
Feeding the lane for McNair, who jams. William McNair, a one-handed bone crusher. He's got 11. 85-37 Aggies. With 2:34 left in this game. Post-game brought to you by Blue Cross and Blue Shield. We'll talk with Chris Jans, also with Jabari Rice. 3-point shot not good from Barnes. Rebound cleared by Tennessee Owens. Owens to McNair. Gets the ball to Raywalt. Takes it right of the lane. Back on top, McNair. McNair moves to his right. Rodriguez with him. Out in front to Sean Williams. Back right of the lane to Raywalt. Baseline right to McNair. Wants to drive on Rodriguez. Pivots. Out on top, the ball goes to Williams. Williams takes a 3. It's good. Sean Williams with 10. 1:55 to go in this game. 88-37. Aggies lead. Barnes puts up a 3, and it's good. The team's just trading threes now.
Right, I think they both a little bit gassed. They haven't had that under 4 media yet.
No. And Sean Williams brings the ball in the front court. Baseline left for Robert Brown. Brown turner on hook shot, not good. Tipped by McNair. McNair saves it. Inbounds to Brown. Now back to Williams. Aggies go back on the attack with 1:26 left. Owens to the right side. His 3 is not good. He's fouled. And Tennessee Owens will go to the free throw line for 2 attempts and we come back. Timeout of the Sbarro scoreboard, 1:24 to go in the game. Aggies up 88-40. So what do we got? Robert Brown, William McNair, Bryce Raywalt, Sean Williams, and Tennessee Owens on the court. Tennessee will be shooting some free throws. I believe he was attempting a 3 when he was fouled.
Yes, he was.
88-40. Aggies lead. Tennessee's first throw is good. Owens with 4 points tonight. Tennessee went to Centennial High, played on a state championship team there his sophomore year. Knocks down his second free throw. Aggies have done well at the free throw line tonight as well. They are now 21 of 25. And they could add one more as Owens, golden. 6 points tonight. Aggies up 91-40. 1:20 left in this game. Mike McDougal brings the Mustangs in the front court. Right of the lane, he's picked up by Robert Brown. Now goes back to his left to Barnes. Barnes, top of the circle, puts up a 3. It's not good. Rebound cleared by Raywalt. Bryce Raywalt brings the Aggies back. Now gets the ball to Tennessee Owens. Owens, right of the lane to Sean Williams. Under a minute to go in this game. Now back to Owens between the circles. Takes the ball left to the lane. You know they'd like to get Bryce another shot if they can. Baseline left to Brown. Back to Tennessee. Tennessee's 3 short. Rebound cleared by Barnes. 41 seconds left in this game. Barnes, lead pass for Leonard. Leonard the 3 from the right side. Good. So Leonard's had a good second half. He scored 14 points all in the second stanza. As the Aggies come back, there's 6-second separation between the shot clock and time remaining, and Owens is fouled as he crosses the timeline as the Mustangs want to make a substitution. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. Back in 10 seconds. This is the Aggie Sports Network from Learfield IMG College. One-and-one free throw opportunity for Tennessee Owens. Owens 6 points tonight. And he is 3 for 3 at the free throw line. Tennessee's first is good. Coach Jansen must not have many restrictions on facial hair, is my guess.
Right.
Since Tennessee has what I would call a full beard. His next free throw is not good. Cleared by Rodriguez. 25 seconds to go in this game. Aggies up 92-43. 3-point shot from the Mustangs is not good by McDonald. Goes out of bounds. And who gets the ball? I believe Western. McDougal wants to play the ball in bounds. Does so to Barnes. Barnes' 3-point try is good. So Rajon Barnes with 11 points. And the Aggies not going to take another shot. 14 seconds to go in this game. As NMSU walks into front court over to Sean Williams, and the time will elapse. The final score tonight will be New Mexico State University 92, Western 46. We're done here. Let's pause now, 60 seconds for this commercial break from the Aggie Sports Network from Learfield IMG College.